All right, with this fourth Harry Potter movie, we are officially halfway. What do you
Halfway.
think? Halfway to
So
eight
there's
movies.
eight movies.
There's eight
So there's
movies
eight
total
movies.
because the
Okay, I
last
thought there
book
was
is
nine. I thought there was
divided
nine.
into two. No, there's only eight movies because there's seven books, and remember the seventh book is
Well,
so
it's funny you
long, right?
say
It's
that
divided into
because
two.
this book was so long too. They
This
wanted
one
to
is long.
divide this movie. They wanted to divide this movie into two too. The director
Really?
decided against it.
You know what? Since the second time I'm watching this, right? I did notice because we talk about the first three movies so much. Like
Yeah,
now I start to notice like, oh, this is where they probably cut a lot of stuff out of the book. The
yeah.
maze part, the beginning World Cup part, they introduced the port key, and then I noticed something this time around. I even wrote this down. um, these movies don't have titles in the beginning. Once they start, right, they get right into it. There's no credit, there's no movie title. Once the movie start, it's just like that. I can't
Yeah.
remember if I ever seen a movie like that where like, hey, there's
Not
no
in
title.
recent times.
Not
Not
in
in
recent
recent
time. Right?
times.
Probably just
You know,
back
they used
then.
to do the old movies. Some of the old movies actually would give you the credits at the beginning of the movie, and that was it.
Oh yeah, because at the end is like once it ends, it just says the end, and then that
Yeah,
was it.
it's
I remember,
done.
yeah,
Yeah,
there
so
was
you
a
can
lot
get
of
up
old
and
movies
leave.
like that. I
Yeah.
did like that because that way you wouldn't have a heads up on who's going to be in the movie for the Harry
Well,
Potter
also
series.
the you also got to think of the old movies though. You didn't have to give a lot of people credit for anything. Now, all movies almost got to give every
Yeah,
single
every
person.
single
If
person
somebody
had a
even
hand
came
in
up
it.
on the yeah, even if anybody sneezed on set, they're gonna get a credit. Sneezing guy,
That's
sneezing
$600 right
girl.
there, you know.
Yeah, boom.
What do you think of this
Unions.
one?
It was good. I like the third one better than I like this one.
You know what I didn't like
This
about
one,
this one?
this one is still one of those ones where I'm like, I
This one is
might
still
like
good.
it later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
oh
one is
yeah.
still good.
There's not one that I've seen this bad.
Okay, you know what
So
bothered me on this one, which is really weird,
okay,
is because
I wonder
all
if
the
it's the same thing
kids.
bothered me.
Okay, so all the kids, right, have longer hair, like especially Harry and Ron.
Okay, they all like the Beatles.
Yes, I don't know if it's on purpose,
Must
but
be an
like,
English thing.
does the book like list maybe because they're teenagers now,
I
right?
think the book had Harry having unkept hair
Oh,
because they even
really?
mention it. They tell him he could comb his hair once in a while, and I think that's a line from the book too.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know if they mentioned anything like that, but suddenly Ron and like
Yeah,
Harry's hair is just a lot longer.
it looks like the Beatles was the big thing, or the 1960s is a big deal again.
And I did like this one that it did not have the family again, like his aunt and
Yeah,
uncle.
well, the book's supposed to have the family,
Oh,
but he
okay.
doesn't have the family.
So that cut
I
out a
think they
lot of
may.
time.
I, well, I think they somebody's, and I don't know this is fact. I just read this on
Okay.
online that the actors that played the family wanted more money,
Really, they didn't have that much part in it.
but it's made out to be even that it may because it's also the fact that the director and the writer had to cut a lot of stuff out to make this movie shorter,
You know what? I was gonna say that
and
because
it
without the family, this movie back to 2.5 hours, and
and
it
I don't
even
know.
have the
Like I
beginning
said,
scene.
sometimes it's easier to say so and so wanted more money,
Yeah, it's just easier just to
but
make sure, like, hey, we couldn't
but I'm sure,
provide
but
them
it may
that.
have been
Yeah.
and it may have been a deal at the bows. It may have been both. They're like, hey, they want more money. They're like, well, we got to shorten the movie anyway, so we'll start
Wow.
off at the
Oh, you know what? It
Weasleys.
makes sense. Yeah, because like, man, this movie is still long, right? But it to me, it didn't seem like it's that long because there was so much stuff going on.
It
They
seemed a
showed the
little bit
try.
longer than it to me. It was a little bit longer than it needed to be.
I almost saw at the Triforce, Triwizards,
Yeah,
Tri
try Wizards.
Triwizards.
Even though there was four of them.
Four. Yeah, that was. So what was the thing that bothered you? It's not the
Oh, the
long
thing that
hair.
bothered me is a lot of things. Oh, the long hair was not that real big deal. I just thought, man, they need a haircut. But anyways, like it's kind of like Ron. I didn't like Ron.
You didn't like Ron this time?
I didn't like him
Why
that
is that?
much this time. Maybe because he acted like a little baby.
Oh, because Harry got
Remember?
picked something.
Well, it's not really so much he got picked. It's the way Ron acted towards him. And I was like, it's not. I didn't like the character. It's not.
Okay.
I didn't like the actor. It's the direction. It just was unlike him. He's not the
Huh.
only character that was out. It just the way he acted is like. Well, he's known Harry for so long. He knew Harry would never lie to him on that. Why
Yes.
would he be
Okay.
like that? Why was he like that? And he was such a butt. I was like, well, is there supposed to be a spell that I missed that made him like that? And the same thing was Dumbledore.
Okay.
You remember when Harry puts his name in there? He goes all crazy on Harry.
Oh, he did. Yeah, that scene when he's like, "Did you
That
put
was
your name?"
like,
But
I
then
was like, how
you're right.
he would have known. I
He
mean,
would have
they could
known.
go, oh, he was excited because that Harry could get killed, or he knew that this was fake. But why did he go like that on Harry? He should have known.
Oh, I believe
somebody's
that
doing some
Dumbledore
bad.
should have
Yeah,
known.
somebody was doing bad magic right there. Because I mean, everybody at that school was all against Harry, and maybe that's part of the story. But I was thinking anybody would have known with that setup that Harry was set up.
And you know what's really crazy? Because they did a scene where the twins, right? They did that spell to try to get over the age gap, and that didn't work. But then
Yeah, that
suddenly
didn't
they
work.
believed that like Harry could do it when
Yeah, see, the
yeah.
all the professors should have known. Like
That did
most
make me
likely,
think
and the
about
thing
that.
is, maybe they did know because we do find out. Like in the movie, which to me is the best part, is when they're doing at the funeral for
Mm. Oh,
the
for
Batman.
Cedric, yeah.
Yeah, the
Or Mickey.
Batman. The
Or Mickey.
Batman. Yeah, whatever, Mickey. Batman.
But you haven't seen the
Or
Batman.
the
That's why I mentioned
vampire.
Mickey for you. Oh, I haven't seen
I know
Twilight,
who
so
he
that's why I
is.
didn't want to call him
Well,
Edward.
nobody wants to call him Edward. He don't even want to be called Edward.
Man, you
He
don't
actually
know
said
that.
that he would.
He's got a
He
good
no,
paycheck, okay?
he actually said he would rather play this character than Edward.
You talking about Cedric?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Cedric,
okay.
the actor who played Cedric. If he was the pick, he would rather be this. And he was pretty fine. I think this is his first movie, by the way.
This is his first movie. I gotta
This is his
check,
first.
double check
Look it
that.
up. But while you're checking that,
Yeah,
at the
go ahead.
funeral for him, Dumbledore finally says, "Hey, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm supposed to lie to you. Voldemort killed this kid. He's back." And the thing is, the whole movie they've actually known that Voldemort has been trying to come back, but they all been acting like, "Oh, it's no big deal. There's no danger." And the whole time there is, in all three movies, unlike all four movies, it's four movies now. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
So he comes
we're
back in the
everything's okay."
middle.
So
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right. What the heck? How come I can't? Robert. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at his name is Robert Pattinson, right? He's
yes,
what's? I can't even find Robert Pattinson in this thing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, six Cedric Diggory. Let me see. This is his first movie. So that's why he looks so young, cause like he could be in
yeah.
the
Well, you'd
yeah
have thought because we're watching it, we already know who he is.
yeah you're right yeah we already
Yeah,
know
because
who
I
it is.
mean, as soon as we saw it, it was like, huh, we know who you are. But you didn't know who the was it? Is it Moody? You know who Moody was, right?
No, you know what? I was gonna make a point. You know what? This is his second movie. Vanity. Oh, he was in a deleted scene. So can that count if he's in a movie but he was
We
scene was
did,
deleted?
but if he didn't show up in that movie, then
Then no
that's not his
one
first
saw
movie.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody saw
Oh,
him.
his first big major role is in this Harry Potter.
It was his first role for
Will be
anybody
the
to
first
see.
one. Yeah.
So he premiered in this one. They
Okay.
could have. They probably
So
put his. You know, the thing is, as famous as he is, that other movie would probably go, "Hey, let's put him back in our movie." You know.
yeah.
But
Hold
I do
on.
want to say Moody
So
was pretty was a well-known actor
little
too.
actor,
I knew
right?
him as soon as he popped up on screen
Oh, really? No, he looks familiar to me, but I
because
couldn't
he's
remember
in
who it was.
almost so many movies we've seen. He's in a lot of movies. I mean, there's almost not a movie without him in it.
Brendan Gleeson.
Brand, yeah, Brandon Gleeson. He's in a. Just look at his every movie. We've already probably talked about several movies he's in. Matter of fact, he's in a lot of movies.
Oh, he's in
Just
Braveheart.
yes, that's awesome.
He's in Falling Away.
He said basically if they need an Irishman,
Oh, he was in Mission Impossible 2. I do remember him.
yeah,
And
he's
who
been
was
in a
in
lot.
AI? 28 Days
He's
Later.
everything we've he's been in. He's
And
probably
then a
one of the
lot of
most
stuff that we've seen, yeah.
most valuable player in a lot of movies we've
Most
seen.
valuable
I also
player.
want to I also want to point out the director of this movie is the director who did
Wait,
uh,
what?
uh, King of Persia, or is it Prince of Persia? Prince
Prince
of
of
Persia.
Persia. Okay.
You know, the Sands of Time,
Yeah.
which we've done a show
We
on,
have
right?
done on, yes. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
The Sands of Time.
we couldn't remember who went and saw that with who.
I
So
had a
yeah,
great
and he's the first.
expectation.
But which was funny because with this being an all British, Irish, cast,
Scottish.
he's the
Yeah.
first. He's the first. Well, I think they refer to them British, even though Scottish people I don't think call themselves British. But anyways, yeah, he's got the first British director.
Wow. So I want to say when Moody first showed, and I see before you knew he was that I forgot what that juice was,
The
right?
Doctor.
Yeah.
I want to point it out. The Doctor. By the way,
Yeah.
that the actor that turns into him is Doctor.
Oh, Doctor
He's the
Who. That's
Doctor in
right.
Doctor
Yes.
Who,
And
which is funny
he
because
was
they
in
actually do.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah, he's the evil guy in Jessica Jones. Actually, most of
Yeah.
the guys that played the Doctor actually become villains in American
And other stuff.
movies.
Oh. I
I
think because
don't
they
know
well
why.
because just like Deadpool making fun of it, right? But Moody is my favorite professor out of all of them.
Really, I
Yeah,
actually liked him
right
too until
now.
he turned out to
Yeah.
be a bad guy.
Well, because he still
Actually,
had to play like Moody though.
I'm not gonna take it back though. I like the werewolf from the last movie as the professor better than
Oh
I
yeah.
like Moody. But Moody was pretty good. But Moody was actually though kind of cheating and watching over Harry. That's why he seemed like he was such a good guy.
Yeah, so I want to talk out. So it's played by Crouch the whole time, right? Moody's actually
Yes.
been hidden by the thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
the whole time, anytime, because the whole movie, because even when they first introduce him, he kills that deal, but he drinks that juice.
Yeah.
Anytime he's drinking the juice, he's drinking the juice to stay, because it's the
To stay
potion.
like
What
him.
was
Yeah.
that called? A
That's what I can't
poly
remember. Yeah,
something. Yeah,
Polyjuice.
it's poly juice, and that's the deal. Because I've heard because what is he drinking?
Because
but
like
but
even
he
though
also does,
he does have to
the
act like
tongue
Moody
thing.
though, because he
But
just
he
can't
also
like yeah.
but he also does a tongue thing.
What tongue thing?
He keeps sticking his tongue out all kinds of weird ways.
Oh, just
That's
like
why
Crouch.
that's where the scene because he's Crouch, yeah, because Crouch does a tongue out. He does it because remember there's that scene where was it at the lake after they saved the people out of the lake?
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
the father of Crouch, the
Yeah.
senior Crouch senior pulls him over and he's talking to him and he notices that Moody may be his son,
Oh.
and then of course he's dead the next scene
Oh, because that cat. Yeah, they caught it. Oh,
because his son
wow.
killed him.
Oh.
Which also will point out the son escaped from Azkaban
Azkaban.
prison, which they
Yeah.
said nobody escapes.
Yeah. No,
But
not there's two of them.
from what I read, the story is supposed to have been they thought he died or something, and then the father was hiding him.
Oh, from the book in the book.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
so
it's
they
probably in the book.
glamorize it a little. It sounds like
Yeah,
for the movie.
so yeah, and plus, I want to point out though, we get to see those guys, which is cool. The very first of this movie is cool, and I'm not talking about the snakes, the deal,
Oh, the
all
scene,
that's
right?
fine.
Yeah.
Where they go to the match.
Yes, the World
The
Cup. Yep.
match, the stadium with the straight up and down, it's straight up and down where they got, of course, the rich people are like, oh, you got the bad seats. I was
Oh yeah,
thinking,
you could know
if
in
you're at
the
the
rings,
very
and I was such a
top
jerk.
and you're a wizard, it's a pretty good actually deal because most of the people fly way up in the top anyways.
Oh, I know.
And
Like
plus
it's
the
a
teams were
Quidditch
pretty
match.
neat. Especially the Bulgarian team where it shows them all down the wall.
Yep.
That was
So
awesome. I was
I
like,
was gonna
this
say
is
like
cool.
every movie have Quidditch, right? But this one is not played within the school. They actually show
Yeah,
the
it's not
World
playing at
Cup with
school.
the other
So
country. So I like
we didn't
that.
have to see Harry Potter win another
Hey,
Quidditch
they didn't
match.
win the last one, so that's two in a row. You only seen two movies that they won, right? And then
Okay.
the last
Okay.
two, they didn't
Well,
play at all
the only reason he didn't play that last, I mean, he fell off
because
his
they hold the
broom.
Triwizard Cup within Hogwarts this time.
Which is funny. Here's another thing that bothers me. Is this like every 4 years, every 5 years
Oh,
that they
yeah.
have the? How does this work? Because why could we've never heard of it before?
I was
It
gonna
doesn't hurt
point
the
that
movie
out
for
too,
me,
but
but I
then
was just like, all of a sudden it just pops out of nowhere, and
it
it's
might
like
not be
everybody's
every
like,
year, yeah.
it
Like you
can't
said,
because I was going to say everybody acts like they know about it. I'm like, they didn't know about it ever before that.
it was kind of like the World Cup, right? Like the Olympics, maybe.
Maybe. But
Because yeah,
the neat thing is it does show there are other wizard schools.
I do like from other countries.
But
That was really
but I
good.
also pointed out in the book that the other schools like this in this book it's like uh Hogwarts was co-ed, but the other schools was all girls and all
One was
boys.
all
But they
girls
say
and the other one's all boys. Crumb School's
but
all
it's
boys,
not.
right?
But it's yeah, Crumbs is all boys. But not in the book, they're not.
Oh, interesting. Maybe that's too
They're
many
mixed.
characters at once.
Yeah,
That
I guess they want to make it unique, but in the book, all the schools are co-ed. There's no all girls school and then all boys school.
Okay. Well, so I didn't know that. That was a really good
But you're
fact to
probably
know.
right. It probably broke the characters down. So
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's really interesting though, because like this is the first time we see another giant lady. There's a huge bitch, but yeah.
okay, I did hear that.
You know, what's really funny when I was watching the second time, I said that out
Somebody else
loud.
shouted that out.
I said that out loud because everybody know that line came from Deuce Bigelow. I just want to say that,
Oh,
like, even though there's nobody around me, but like,
probably not the people in the room that were with you when you shouted
yeah.
that.
But I did like that they show that her and Haggard, because Haggard looks small compared to this lady too.
Oh yeah,
I
this
thought
lady's
that was
way bigger
pretty
than
cool.
Haggard.
Yeah, and this time we didn't see Malfoy that much because he's not in the Triwizards Cup. He's not in. It feels like he got punished by Moody. That was really funny. Even though
Oh
Crouch
yeah,
knew his father was gonna have something against it, but then he was playing his character as Moody, so that was
yeah, I
pretty
really
good.
love it. And of course, she goes, "Did the Dorf you told you could do that?" I was like, "That's so awesome," because I
Yeah.
don't think he deserved
Maybe he
it.
did. I was like, maybe he did.
Yeah.
But
Well, the problem is,
but
most
Crouch played
likely
that
though,
undercover really well though, because he
but
was
the problem
supposed
is
to protect Harry.
Crouch probably wanted to do that anyways, because Crouch, you could
Oh,
tell Crouch would
Malfoy.
not like,
Yeah, Malfoy, right? Yeah.
yeah, would not like
Did you know
Malfoy.
that
I mean,
Malfoy was one of the follows before the end of the movie? You,
no, well, you kind of had a hint.
yeah,
You didn't
but
know.
now it's
I didn't know he.
confirmed, right?
I didn't know, but he's just not the only one. It's okay.
Oh,
When you see the son, he's got the two henchmen with him, the little kids.
yeah.
Two of those other ones, two of the other Death Eaters were their fathers. So three of them
Oh,
are the fathers. So Slytherin basically is all
it's all like Dark Lord followers. Can I say that? Is that
apparently
right?
so are all
Yeah, or
followers of the
Dark Lord
Dark Lord.
followers.
So they're all crooked.
Well, I want to say because they all dress in black, right? Kind of like, like, come
Well,
on.
it's I guess, but like I said, the fathers are bad. They're evil men too.
Yeah, cause what is that rat guy?
And
Peter
here's the thing, now,
something.
and they still don't do nothing about it.
How do
At
you
the end
mean?
of the movie, I'm like, we don't see anything happen because you see that they have like wizard police, and they try to get Harry. Like when they burn all the stuff down, they
Oh yeah,
come
yeah,
after
yeah, yeah,
Harry.
yeah.
Well, he know they. That's the funny thing. He's already been pointed. I mean, Harry and all his friends, they already know who's all bad. They could point out Malfoy's the bad guy, but no, they're gonna do anything about it. No, it's
Yeah.
okay for the Dark Lord. They're like, here comes the Dark Lord. We're gonna try to stop him, but we're really not because we're okay with the Dark Lord coming back. They are. They seem to be okay with it. They don't seem to care.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
true, right? Like I didn't
They,
think about that
yeah, because
wizard
they're like,
police.
because even that they're like, okay, Harry's gonna get murdered. They know that he's trying. They're bringing him back. Somebody's evil. Hey, let's not even watch him. Really, who cares? Let him get
Uh,
killed if he gets killed in this game. We don't care. We hate him. I mean, they are.
huh.
They're kind of twisted. The dark. I mean, for a bunch of wizard police who's supposed to be all knowing and wise, they're stupider than real Muggle police. I
So
mean,
it feels like that thing, like it happened from the second movie because Harry was still at the scene of crime, right? They're trying to arrest him. Like you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
they're always
there's
trying
no
to get
proof.
Harry.
Yeah.
But the problem is they know this. They all know it because it's proven because it keeps showing that main wizard guy. That, well, I don't even know what his name is, but he knows that some bad's happening. He keeps showing up and trying to tell Dumbledore, "Hey, don't say nothing about it." And all the teachers there, they all know something's bad to happen, but
Yeah.
it keeps happening at school, but they don't really do anything. I mean,
It feels like that, right? Every time it's
it
like
feels like
some
that so
crazy
far. They
stuff
may
happens
turn it
every
around on
year.
us because they did make it. They did make it a little bit better during this funeral in this movie because I
Well,
thought
so with the
that's kind of
funeral,
crappy.
remember now I told you ever since like these things the last one it gets darker, right? This one gets darker too because now we learn about the spell, right?
Well,
That
so far this is the
kills.
darkest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
this is the darkest. We learned
kills
about the
people.
yeah, because they killed three people in this movie.
They did. It's
Matter
like
of fact, I
whoa.
was amazed. Actually, I was amazed because
Really?
when they're killed, well, I understand them killing the other people, but when they kill the bad
Cedric.
man,
Oh yeah.
Roger Patterson, Cedric,
Yeah.
whatever name you want to go by, I'm going to call him a little bit of everything.
Okay.
When they kill him, I was like, well, maybe he's not really dead. Because see, at first when they
Oh.
first introduced him, because we know who he is,
Yeah.
I thought maybe he's going to be a bad guy. But the problem is, can't think. I wasn't thinking, oh, this is his first move because I think the audience really never saw him before.
Yeah. Before this
He
movie, right?
wasn't Edward. He was never. He wasn't even famous yet. He was really nobody yet.
He's just
The
a
only
really
reason they
good-looking
picked,
boy.
well,
Yeah.
actually, that's why they picked him. They
Oh.
they said that the author of this book, she said, I want you to get somebody new that girls would love to have pictures of on their wall,
Really?
which makes sense. And he was this. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Mr.
He's a
Britain.
good-looking kid
I'm
though.
I'm Captain England. It's actually Captain Britain. There we go. It
I
can't be
do like
Captain
Robert
Britain.
Pattinson though, because his range is huge. After we saw, well, I thought I saw Mickey
Okay,
17.
I'm not gonna say I don't like him.
Yeah,
I really haven't seen anything with him in it. Mickey 17 would be the first movie I ever saw with him in it, and
that's
he did a
right.
great
And now
job.
with this, yeah, he did a great job. Yeah, he did a
And he did, and
fantastic
he
job in
did.
that
It
movie.
is he, and the character he played in this one was actually he was like the I'm the cool kid, I'm better than you, but he wasn't bad to
He's
Harry.
not a jerk. Yeah, he's not a
He
jerk
wasn't
to
jerk,
Harry. Yeah,
yeah, at all. He's not like
he's fair.
Malfoy or any of
He is
those. Yeah,
fair. Yep.
and
He's
he's one of the older kids, so he is one
yeah
of the people you would look up to,
yeah.
upperclassmen. Somebody would actually
He's
go, hey Harry, this is how we're gonna do.
he's a jock, but not the typical jock.
Yeah, he's not
Right?
the
Yeah.
Yeah, he does his thing, but he actually knows that the younger kids look up to him, and he does the right thing.
Yep, he does the right thing. I mean,
But
he even told Harry
but he
like, "Hey,
may,
told him not
but
to
he
wear it."
also may, but he also may do the right thing because he goes, "Huh, Hermione's your friend? Very be nice to these kids because I'm going to
Oh.
ask her out."
Well, which is crazy because he didn't ask Hermione out. He asked a Chinese girl.
Oh, he did ask the
Yeah,
Chinese
he
girl.
asked
Oh,
a
it was
Chinese girl. So
Crumb. Okay, I got them confused. I
yeah,
got them
Hermione got
messed up.
asked
You're
out by
right.
Crumb. So I really
Yeah.
so to dance, right? I'm pretty sure
So
the book
actually,
has longer
it
thing.
makes it even it makes
Yeah,
a bigger deal
that's
now
even make a
because
deal
you
because
think they both like the same girl.
yeah, but he didn't know. He didn't do it on purpose to spite of
Yeah.
Harry. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it,
See,
and
the Chinese
Because
girl,
Harry didn't even ask.
it's the Scottish girl. Oh,
Yes,
originally from Scotland. If you hear her
yes.
interviews, it's really weird for me as a Chinese person.
Well, she spoke with a Scottish accent in this movie too,
Oh,
so
yes, she does.
I
Yeah,
just want to point it out. She was not Chinese.
yeah. I did like
Hey, Chinese,
there's
look.
several parts I do like, right? Because they're going to the dance and the twins, Ron, Weasley, Ron, not Cam, they're all Weasley. Ron's older brothers are giving him crap about like, hey, have you asked a girl yet? Like, no, have you? And then he did it right on the spot. That was so smooth for me. Like, hey,
And that girl's like, no.
no, they did, right? No, she said
Oh, he
yes.
asked.
Yeah. That's he's
No,
like,
no, he
I asked,
didn't.
yeah. That's why
That
that was
girl
so
across
smooth.
the table,
Yeah.
she said no, no.
Are you
Did
sure?
she say no?
To
Well,
me,
something
because she
because
said yes, he's like, I got it.
he didn't go to the dance with her.
Huh? I
The
can't.
girl
I
across the
thought she
table.
was. To
He
me, it
did
was
not.
like,
He asked her, and I can't remember. I think no. He asked that girl right on the spot. He asked that girl across there, and she was flattered. But then she says, "Oh, somebody else already asked me."
oh, that's what
Remember,
that is. Okay.
they ended up both having to go. The only reason Ron got a date
It's because
is
of
because
Harry.
Harry got a
Got the
date,
twins. Yeah.
and they were so crappy, those two girls.
I know.
But they were also crummy to Hermione. They were so mean. That also made me kind of dislike them. I was like, man, yeah. It
Yeah.
just made me like, I was like, man, that is just
It
wrong,
this
dude.
makes me like
Which
if
is what you do when you're younger, anyways.
I guess. Oh, so that explains. Because I was gonna ask like, what? Why did Ron wait so long? To ask Hermione this time.
Because he thought he could do it. And then he asked that one girl, she's like, no. And actually, it turned out that both of them,
Not very good at this.
they weren't any good. Because look at it. Here's the sad thing is, when they go to that challenge with the water, each of the main stars have to save somebody that they went to the dance
Oh,
with,
oh, I was
or it
gonna make a
means a
point on
lot to
that.
them.
Yep. Means a lot
And
to them.
so
Yep.
and here's the sad thing. So you got super
Crumb.
Batman. He gets to get
The Asian
Batman
girl.
gets to
The
get the
Chinese girl.
Asian
Yeah.
girl. It's sad we can call her Chinese girl. We don't
Yeah.
even know her name. She's actually a Scottish girl.
Yeah.
She's just Chinese heritage.
Ethnically, she's Chinese. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because yeah, I know it's sad in this world that we call everybody looks like you Chinese now, even though
Yeah, I
most
know.
of them aren't.
Yeah, I know.
Even Japanese people are like, I'm not Chinese, dude. Which when I was growing up, we used to call everybody that looked like you Japanese because it's all we do.
Yeah, because that's all the around the area. I know.
Yeah, it's like nobody ever. And now it's all Asian, and now Indian people are like, Asian what?
Yeah.
We don't exist. But
Uh,
anyhow, so he has to save her.
yeah.
Hermione's supposed to get saved by Crumb,
And the
and then of
girl is
course
supposed to save the
the
sister,
French
right?
girl, her
The
that's the
French girl,
same
yeah.
sister, because apparently we don't really see who she dances with anyway, and her
That's
sister
right, yeah.
is apparently her most important thing. But the sad thing is, so what's Harry get caught with? Ron.
Right. So that's really funny. You're right. Like we didn't
I
see the
know.
French girl, right? That makes sense. But then is when I was watching that scene, I got it right away. Like, oh, they supposed to save someone. That's why they did the dance first before
Yeah,
the
well, they said a
second
treasure.
part.
We took a treasure from you.
Yeah. So which is really
So,
weird is like they
here's
call these
treasure.
kids over, right?
It's
Because like
Ron.
remember when right before Harry goes with Longbottom, right? Because like
Yeah,
okay, hey Hermione and Ron, whoever needs to see you, and now I'm just thinking like, oh my God, did they just call them so they could put them in this torture thing?
yep,
Like,
yep.
I did like the mer people in this thing. Like they're not
Eh,
shown to be beautiful, but they're
they're
there
okay.
to make sure they follow the
I'll,
rules of the
I'll,
game.
I still like the mer people in Pirates of the
Pan.
Caribbean.
Oh, okay. But no, but
I
like
Pan, they don't even do anything.
I did like
Pirates
it
of the
because like
Caribbean, the mer people are the best.
because
Best
they
mermaids
make
ever
sure
seen.
they
Even
follow the
Splash
rules of the
doesn't do it.
game. I did like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, that was really good. And I did like, of
I did
course,
like
Harry
it
gets to
because I
save
like
two
it.
people.
Well, he tries to say. Well, he ends up saying he wanted to save both his friends because they're both his friends. He could. He could. It didn't even dawn on him. It doesn't dawn on the audience either
Yeah,
that Crumb's supposed to save her.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't dawn on me what
And
happened
it seems like
until
they
it happened.
forgot. Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
they forgot. But then he realized, well, that other girl's just gonna get left there. I can't leave anybody.
Yep.
It's supposed to rest there to show you Harry Potter's actually a bigger thinker than all of them.
Yeah, because he don't leave nobody behind.
He's selfless.
Yeah, he's selfless. So he's like
He would
Peter Parker
almost
and
get. He
Captain
was almost
America.
got killed. Yeah, that's why he got second. Yeah, I mean Peter Parker. I mean, well, I wouldn't
So
say about Peter
I was gonna
Parker,
say
but
second thing. I thought the French girl would still be last anyway, because they said Harry come in fourth place, but the French girl she lost right away, right? You remember?
yeah.
So I
Well,
didn't understand that part. Why was they say Harry is last or fourth place and then jump to second? I thought he would be third by default.
you're right. I don't
That's,
know
yeah,
why they did that.
yeah, right.
Is
That
it
didn't
maybe
make sense
because of
to
the
me.
maybe was it the point standing from the other game?
Wasn't he
Because all of
first in
them
the
got
first
their
one?
eggs too.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I thought he was too.
everybody got the dragon because that was no
Because I
first
know
second
Crumb
place though.
lost. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you
So,
know what? They only
anyways,
show Harry's because I'm pretty sure the book showed the
yeah,
other
because
dragon
they
fights.
couldn't. Oh,
Yeah.
they did, and supposedly Crumb must have lost points in the deal because he broke some eggs. There,
Oh,
in the book, it tells you how they did it all. I think
that's what
Ed.
makes
I
sense to
think
me.
we're gonna call him Cedric.
Cedric, yeah.
He was supposed to. I think he was supposed to make a rock turn into a dog. So,
Ron turned your
so
dog.
that's no, the rock,
Oh, the rock.
a
Oh,
rock
okay.
in the arena turned into a dog. So the dragon thinks the dog is real, and so he goes steals the egg.
Oh, okay.
I think. What did the girl do?
Yeah, they don't
I
show
can't
any of the
remember.
battles, which I would like
Wait,
to see.
I think the girl may put the dragon. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Put the dragon to sleep.
Okay.
I think.
And then
I
Crumb
can't
lost
remember.
points.
And Crowd lost points, but he did something to the dragon too.
This
Maybe
sucks. I
he
would
made the
like to
dragon,
know.
or maybe he made the dragon. Maybe he made the dragon go to sleep. One of them
Because
made the dragon go to sleep.
you know what? I feel like Harry's
And then
flying dragon part was a
we
little
could have
bit
got that,
long.
but they like I said, they could have made it. Yeah, Harry's deal that's because the guys that did the dragon, they looked at a model of and they thought, wouldn't it be cool? Because in this book, he doesn't leave the arena.
Oh, okay.
But see, they thought they're movie makers, so they thought, wouldn't it be cool that we show Hogwarts and then they have the dragon up there and he's like, a monster on
You
top
know,
of the building, and then they're all sliding off the roof and they're like, yes, that would be great. Let's actually cut even more because they probably had it like, well, the movie's this long, and they're like, I need this movie this long, and then they showed them the scene. It's like, yeah, I can make the movie a little bit longer, and if I can't, we'll just cut somebody else's parts.
so I just thought of something funny while I was watching it, and then you just remind me of this, right? Like every time there's like live audience watching the dragon, the underwater thing, and the maze, it's like
Yeah, they almost get hit.
no, not that get hit, not even that part,
Oh,
right? It's just like they see them gather at the beginning, and then once they broke off, right? Like, hey, where did they go? I don't know. I don't get to see any of the action.
yeah, we
They
just
don't
sit
get to
here.
see the contestants until they're back in one
Well,
place.
here's the thing: if me and you were sitting there
Yeah,
watching Harry Potter, we'd be like, I'd look at you, I'd go,
where did he
do
go?
we need to get up and leave? I
Yeah,
mean, are they
like
coming
what?
back? I mean,
There's no
are we supposed
screens
to wait
here.
to? Is it we're supposed to wait to see if he got killed? I mean, is anybody gonna check to see if he died? I mean,
How
what
long do
kind
we have
of?
to
I
sit
mean,
here?
it would be like you go into the stadium to watch the Dallas Cowboys play, and one of the teams get up and leaves. So like, or
Yeah,
both
it's
teams
like
get up, or both teams get up and they go play out
they play
in the
somewhere
parking
else.
lot. And they're out there playing in the parking lot, kicking the football, busting people's windshields out. We're sitting in the stadium going,
There's no
so are
live
they coming
coverage.
back?
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
feels like there's no. I mean, I don't know if the book touched on that where like they can see like something, but
but they
then
can't. But that's the thing. This doesn't happen in the book. They watch the whole thing in the
oh,
arena.
in the arena.
So that doesn't make
Oh,
sense because yeah, they in the book they don't leave the arena, which makes perfect sense. And in the movie, they're all out. Those people actually stay there. They just sit
wait, by
there.
arena you're talking about the dragon, right? I'm talking about the
Yeah.
underwater deal in the maze too. They
Oh,
don't
and you
get to
mean the
see them.
underwater? I
All of
can't
it.
see that.
Yeah,
I can't see
all
that.
of it.
Well, they all may pull out their crystal balls.
I was gonna say crystal ball, but then I
We
just
saw
thought of
that
the
in that deal. Some
because
people
we
probably
get
looked
to
at the
see
water.
the front row
Some of them
action.
may can see. Some of them probably can see right through the water.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I mean, the water took them. I mean, they were all wizards, so they probably got something.
They
I
got
mean,
the
because
AR glasses
obviously,
built in.
because they did know what Harry did underwater.
Yeah, well, they didn't know until he brought those people out, right?
Yeah, but they knew how it was going. Because
You
most
know,
likely, they're good. Because most of the teachers can actually get in there to save you.
so I was gonna ask you that. So let's just say Harry didn't save the French girl's sister, right? Eventually, they gotta get them out, right? Because
Yeah,
they're
they
the
would
one
have
who
got them
put
all
them
out.
there. So it
Yeah,
feels
they would
like
have got them
Harry
all.
was like, what's he doing? He just needs to save his
Well,
person.
most, like you said, most of the mermaids were in on it, so they were probably the safety net.
Yeah.
I mean, the things were dangerous, but because we already know this, and the reason I know this is because at the end when they go through the maze, remember he saves the French girl.
Yep. He tried to
Well,
save
he
the French
doesn't.
girl.
He tried to. He didn't know where he
Yeah.
goes, but he made her wand shoot off. That way, a teacher would have came and got her.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So the teachers came up and got her.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He couldn't get her, but the teachers got her. Look, the awesome thing in this one is the maze is where he saves Cedric.
Yes.
I love it when Cedric goes, I don't know, and then Harry's
Oh,
like, oh, I
you
almost
know
thought
what's
about
really
that.
crazy? If Harry wouldn't have saved Cedric, he wouldn't have died. Because it
Yeah,
was
I
all
know.
set up by crowds, and I was thinking like, I think that's why it hit Harry so hard when Cedric dies, because like,
Because it's his
if
fault.
he would have, yeah, because
He
it
could
was
have
his
just left
fault.
him there to
He would just
win by
left him.
himself.
Because then he could have done the same thing as the French girl, but he saw the chance that he could have saved Cedric, and that was that just made it a lot better for me now. Because like they
Yeah.
planned for Harry to win that cup, right? So that way he
Yeah,
could bring Voldemort
because they
back
kept giving that's why they kept giving him information. Of course,
Yep.
Harry shared that information
with
with
Cedric
Cedric
because
because
he's
he's
nice.
fair.
Yeah, he's fair. They're also in the same the school.
Yeah, which is funny. Again, he goes back to the front
You
where
know what?
it's a
Was
try.
Cedric in
Why it's a
Gryffindor?
try wizard deal, and only one person from each school could go, and somehow two people from one school
Yeah,
could
two
go.
people from the schools go.
And they didn't break it because they wanted to see what was going to
Hey,
happen.
did they say Cedric
That's
was
even
from
another set.
Gryffindor?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, I don't think he's from Gryffindor.
Oh, he says that's another. Okay.
No, he's not from Gryffindor because he played against Harry in the match in the last movie. He wasn't in the movie, but he played against Harry in the match where he falls off the
Oh.
deal.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty
Oh,
sure.
they.
I think they said it in the, or they cut it out.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
he's
he was supposedly he does the
so either
same job Harry
Ravenclaw
does.
or Hufflepuff.
Yeah, he
Okay.
does. He actually does the same job that Harry does
Oh,
in the
the
game.
Seeker. Oh,
He's
okay.
a seeker too.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So
Oh, I guess Seeker's the most athletic one in the whole Quidditch thing. That
you
makes
know,
sense.
I think that's what they want to do because well, he's actually the MVP because all he has to do, everybody else has to try to play the game regular to win.
Yeah.
All he has to do is catch one little thing in the game. It doesn't matter
Give it over.
where you are. It doesn't matter what is going on in this game. You won.
Hey, at least they didn't show the thing within the school this time.
It'd be like having a hockey game where everybody's playing hockey, but you got that one guy, and all he has to do is go out there and grab a puck that's gold, and then oh, we're done. Y'all quit fighting. It's
You
over.
know what? You know what's really weird for me in this movie? I thought Crumb was gonna have any speaking lines until he talked to Hermione when they
He
leave.
only had and he still only had one. But the nice thing is they also fixed it because when they asked her about him, she's like, yeah, he doesn't really talk much
Yeah,
at
he doesn't
all.
talk much, you know. He doesn't say anything. I thought he was French too, but he's
Oh,
English. No, because they show in the beginning he's not. Yeah.
yeah, he's like, what is he, Bulgarian?
Yeah, I was like, is he gonna say something? I'm like, I guess, you know. Yeah, I did all that. I did like the. Now that I put that together, yeah, they killed three people. They killed the guy in the beginning, Cedric, and Crouch Senior.
And
Well, he's not
Crouch.
senior,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah.
He was
But
senior.
two of them, they used that. What is it called? Avada Kedavra, whatever the
Yeah,
killing spell.
which is almost like abracadabra, which means to destroy, I think.
Oh, okay.
Which is funny because we always go abracadabra on everything. I'm like, yeah, we're going, hey, destroy this.
Did you know that Ralph Fiennes,
Ralph Fiennes.
Fiennes was gonna play
Ralph Fiennes.
Voldemort?
I did not. It was a present.
Really?
It was a pleasant. I just
Surprise
I'm
for
saying it
you?
wrong. It was a pleasant surprise for me because the first one I saw him, it took me a little bit to figure out. It's
Who that
like
was?
I knew. Oh, I knew the actor. This is the thing. It's one of those things. There's only a lot of actors in the movie. It's like I know the actor, but I can't
Place who it was?
quite
Yeah.
place where who he is. Yeah, Ralph Fiennes. I
Yep,
love
Ralph
Ralph
Fiennes.
Fiennes.
I do too because he's Lenny.
Because he's Lenny. Oh, he's been a good character in so many movies. He's in
Oh, he's
James
been in a
Bond
lot of
too.
movies. Yeah, yeah.
He becomes M in the last few James Bond movies.
Oh yeah, he's a good actor. I liked him ever since
He's a
Strange Days.
great actor. Yeah. Yeah, Strange Days is the best though. It's the best role that he's ever been in for me.
That was before I even know he was
Because I
British.
haven't seen the English Patient. I
I
don't really
have
want
not
to.
either. Because he won the
I
Academy
should.
Award for that one, right?
Well, maybe I should go see it and go, wow, this is great. But no, Lenny, he just plays Lenny. It's just awesome.
Just Lenny is good enough for us.
I don't know why he's so awesome as Lenny.
But he's awesome as Voldemort too. Like he
He's
didn't have a big
well,
scene. He's only in
we
the
don't
movie
have
for
a
the
big
last
scene
20
yet.
minutes.
He's a pretty bad guy. Yeah, and he's standing next to Jason Isaacs too. So I'm
Oh,
like, dude,
yeah, he's standing next to Jason Isaacs. That was
it's like,
really good.
and he's like, you know what he's thinking? He's like, hey, Jason Isaacs, watch this scene because I'm gonna top you, dude. No, he did. I'm sure he did because they're
And
English. They're so nice and friendly and fair. I'm sure. If it
I
was
didn't like
America, he would have been like, "Hey, watch this, dude."
I didn't like didn't have much serious plot. He was just like a almost like a cameo role in this movie. He was only talking to the fireplace.
Yeah. You know, I mean, come on. He's got to be a tough dude if he's got the doctor working for him.
Because there's too much people in this movie.
And not only does he have the doctor working, he has the guy that witnessed the last samurai working for him too. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
And then Jason Isaacs, which is in Green Zone
Oh,
with Moody. So all
yeah,
these actors all been together. So
yeah, I know, but
like I told you, other than that scene where Dumbledore's kind of like, oh, all
oh,
crazy and freaks out, Dumbledore had a better appearance too.
in
Did
this one,
more. Yeah, I mean, he just they let the character do a lot more,
yeah, you know what?
which actually showed his ranges, how more important as a teacher he really was.
When you talk about that scene where like another fourth name came up, right? He should have known better not to question that power of the Goblet of Fire.
Well, he had a question. I'm gonna go ahead and just chalk it up to, oh, he got excited because he knew that something was wrong, but he shouldn't have got like crazy at Harry Potter and go, "Hey, why'd you
It
do
should be
this?"
someone that can do the spell that he wouldn't.
He
Yeah,
should have known. He should have known
it's
that
somebody else.
he's been set up, and they need to pay more attention to what's going on.
Yeah, they
They
didn't.
should have known at the end of the deal that, because you know, even though when he tells him, he goes, "Oh, I had a dream," then Dumbledore's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's not deal." He should have been like, "Dude, we better figure this
Investigate.
out."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because he
investigate.
already
Come
knew
on.
that. Because he, even when he heard it, he knew that dream meant that Voldemort was coming back.
Yeah.
They should have known that there might have been something wrong.
It feels like all these things like because besides the last one, they didn't show Voldemort. This one, well, he fully
But
came
I
back.
guess, but I guess I'm gonna put it to arrogance, wizard
Oh,
arrogance. At the end of, well,
wizard arrogance. That's good.
I guess because they thought they controlled each arena, they decided, well, nothing could happen in it.
Right, because the cup was a port key.
It was a plant. The cup that wasn't really probably the real cup. They put a port key on
Oh,
it.
they put a port key as in place of the cup.
Yeah,
Wow.
because see, all of them were dumbfounded when he appeared. They're like all happy, and then they realize, oh, there's something wrong. They didn't know that he touched it, and they went to the bad graveyard,
The
and
yeah, the
you know,
back graveyard.
and they almost both got murdered.
Yeah, what do you think about that fight scene between Voldemort and Harry Potter? Why did
Oh,
you
that was
not think
awesome.
that
That was
he
awesome.
couldn't kill him? Because I was like, I thought he was all powerful. With that
Who?
scene, right, it feels like
Baltimore?
Harry Potter. No, yeah, Voldemort. It feels
Oh,
like Harry Potter is stronger than all his followers right there.
he is in a way, but here's the thing, and the book doesn't show it. I mean,
Okay.
the book shows it. The movie doesn't show it, and I think they kind of tell it in the movie. The only reason I know because I read it is made it more better. It made it even better. Well, first of all, we're gonna go ahead with the wands.
Yeah.
The wands are brothers to each other.
The wands are brothers to each other.
The
Harry's and
wands are brothers.
Voldemort's.
Almost have the same one. They're both made from the feather from the phoenix. Most likely
Oh.
Dumbledore's phoenix. So they both have the feather, and I think there's supposed to be a deal that if two wands that are brothers go against each other, you know, if one overpowers the other one, it makes spells that the last one made that set come to life. And I think it's supposed to his overpowered it by a little bit. So the last spell that one did was kill his parents. So it made his parents appear. But the
Oh.
thing is, but also they got to point out that Voldemort couldn't touch Harry Potter
Right.
because of the blood that he has. His mom's loved him so much that she lost her life for him,
Right.
which means
Which was
which
Voldemort
means
explained, yeah.
her blood was supposed to go on him and make it where Voldemort couldn't kill him. It's the love potion that saved him, which also wants to point out that's why he has to go back to his family all the time. They want him with his family because the aunt has the same blood. So when he's around his aunt, even the aunt that doesn't love him, she protects him.
Oh,
She has
wow.
magical power in her blood enough, even though she's a regular. it protects him. So that's why Dumbledore always wants him back near his
with the
family
family because of the
because nobody
blood.
because
Oh,
his powers double pretty much when he's around his aunt.
oh my gosh.
But it's basically that power is what took back over and saved him this time again. It's the same
Wow.
power.
Okay.
Even though Voldemort automatically was arrogant again that he could just destroy Harry Potter because I know what the problem is, and he still knew what the problem was. He just couldn't beat it this time either.
Yeah, so him just touching him on the forehead was not a big deal. It's with
It was a
the
big deal. It would have been
oh, it would have been
if because he's now made out Harry Potter's blood.
blood.
He can touch Harry
He could
Potter,
have talked about
but
oh
before then he couldn't touch Harry Potter. But now he's got Harry Potter's blood, and which is also neat. I thought was funny because they cut Harry Potter's arm the same place that all their followers have the tattoo.
yes, that was I thought that was really cool when Crouch mentioned I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Well,
Yeah,
I'm getting goosebumps now because when they first did it, it's like, oh, they did that mark. That was the brilliance. Okay,
it's a pretty
brilliance.
brilliant movie. It's a
Yeah,
pretty
it is.
brilliant book series. Let's
Yeah,
put it
it
that
is.
way.
I highly agree, even though I never read it.
Which they were able to turn into a
A
great movie.
fantastic movie series so far.
Yeah, because this is one of the first series I've seen in a long time where it's a long series, and I'm like ready to watch the next one. I'm ready to watch the next
Oh,
one
I'm ready. Oh, me too. Me too.
because there's a lot of things where you get into and you kind of dread. Like, for example, Matrix. Matrix, great book, great movie, great, awesome movie. I love Matrix. And then I was like, oh, we should see the second one. But after seeing the second one, I was like, it's okay, but I'm not right in a hurry to see the third one. But
Yeah.
then after I saw the third one, I was like, then
What
I saw
happened?
the fourth one, and yes, I was disappointed.
So it feels like they should have stopped after the first one, but it took 20 years to figure that out. Just watch the
Well,
first one.
I'm not gonna say that,
But are you
but
counting these Matrix movie after also watching the Animatrix too, or are you ruling
oh,
that
I
out?
never watched that. I never
Okay,
watched that, and I don't want to. I mean, I'm pretty much burnt out on
I watched
Matrix.
them,
After, oh, did
but
you? Was it
but
any
that was
good?
20 years ago though.
But there's a lot of movie series just where I mean, like the Aliens movie series. Eh,
We watched
it's
all of them.
good, well, I'm glad I saw all of
Better
them,
than
and
the Matrix.
I would like to see that. Oh, way better, Matrix,
Yeah,
because it hasn't been one. It's like, well, actually, the most disappointing one was like the
the
fourth
last one.
one and the
Yeah,
fifth one in the middle, but then they redid it and it cut back good. And a lot of people don't like it, but I love them. I
yeah.
mean, there's some series that just keep like this is one of the few series. It's almost like Star Wars or Star Trek for me. I'm ready to see the next one.
Oh,
The
I'm
other
ready
ones,
for the
I'm
next
like,
one.
the other movie series is like, I'll see the next one when I get around to it. This one is, I'm going to make time to see it. Let's put it that way.
Oh, dude, I would.
It's,
Yeah,
there's rare for me to have a movie series where I'm gonna. It's just not a lot of them.
ain't
Other
this
than
way
like
crazy?
Avengers, it's the last ones I've had recently.
I agree with you. And even about Harry Potter, right? I watched these with my boys before, and then now I'm doing this with you. I still can't wait to see the next one.
Yeah,
Even though
I
I
mean,
know what's gonna happen, right? Like, oh, I can't wait to see it
well,
again.
this is the other movies. These are movies that I will go and watch again. I would actually
Oh,
sit
Harry,
down
yeah,
and watch them and make time
yep.
again because you know, like a lot of movies, I go, got it out of the way. It was a good movie, a great movie. I'm not gonna watch it again, most
This is one
likely.
of those I would put on my background noise. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm
Yeah,
working on something
yeah,
else. I will put Harry
movies
Potter
that you
on.
could play. Yeah, because I'm just impressed. It's like finally there's a series that makes you feel like you're younger.
Yes.
Too bad I
Oh,
didn't
that's
see
a
this a
very
long time
good
ago.
point. Yes.
The next thing is I asked the guy at work because I knew how he was a real young guy. He's like 24 now.
Uh-huh.
Asked him about the series. He's like, oh yeah. He goes, oh yeah, I love him. I'm still great. He goes, I'm glad y'all are watching it. And I like it when he tells me, he goes, the first one come out when I was born though, so I had to wait a little while. And
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh, you're
which
right.
is
He's
just what I
20
told him.
something. Yeah.
And then I told him, I was like, so that's like your Star Wars. Which he looked at me for a little bit. I go, the only reason I said it's like your Star Wars because I was born
When
about the
first Star
time
Wars
Star
came
Wars
out.
come
Yeah.
out. And so it took a little bit for I could see it, and then of course I watched the crap out. Of course, we didn't have DVDs, so I couldn't watch it anytime I
Yeah.
wanted. But Star Wars came on TV enough
Yep.
that it was almost like it was a regular show. Because
That's why it was.
I remember my parents going, "Oh God, I've already seen this on TV." Like,
Yeah, again and again. Man, you know what?
it
Now
had
that
to
you
be.
point out, now I see why certain networks fight so hard to get certain movies play on their channel to sell the advertisement.
Oh yeah, because like think about Star Wars. I mean, there's probably been the same. I think it seems like the licensing is different because there's not like Hogwarts action figures or anything that I know of. like tons of them.
Probably 20 years ago they had them, but then
But
I'm not
I
familiar.
think it's more. I think it was more cosplay and items.
Oh,
Like
definitely
Star
cosplay.
Wars, that Star Wars had to come on TV constantly because you got to remember it was the thing to buy all the figures. I had tons of figures, had little deals, they had little clubs for them. You want to get the you want to get the Millennium Falcon. I didn't have those because those are outrageous tools.
Expensive,
I
yeah.
was lucky enough to get the X-wing fighter, Tie fighter, which Tie fighter I still have today,
Wow.
and it still has the pop out wings. Kind of they don't shoot out anymore. They just kind of go. I had that, and what else? I had a lot of the figures. My dog kept eating most of them.
Oh.
Sometimes I wonder because he kept eating Luke Skywalker. And I thought, well, Luke Skywalker's blonde. I'm blonde. Does this dog have a problem?
Are you trying to tell me something?
But but I had for the longest time. I mean, I still got a few of them. I actually was able to keep my Boba Fett,
Oh yeah, I saw
my
that
Luke
on there, right?
Skywalker, not my Luke Skywalker. All my Luke Skywalkers were destroyed. I got to keep Han Solo, and then of course I had Princess Leia from Hoth and a stormtrooper. I think that's the only ones that still
Wow.
survive, and I could probably go dig out of my toy section
I
right
wonder
now.
if
I
anybody
did
does.
actually. The sad thing is, I broke Boba Fett's arm off, and it
Oh,
stuck
it
a
sucks.
bolt through it. But we're getting off the subject. But the thing is, it was all figures mainly. You could buy a lightsaber, and you could buy this costume, but I've noticed there wasn't really a theme park for Star Wars unless you saw Star Tours. But with Harry Potter and all that, they made a little Hogwarts you can go
Yep.
visit.
In
They
Universal
had
Studios. Yep.
they had lots of candies, lots of wands. It seemed like it was more oriented towards costumes.
Or cosplay.
Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because basically every Halloween you saw somebody dressed up like they're from
Yep.
one of the houses of the school.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
dressed up.
Ethan dressed up as Harry Potter.
But I think it's because that was just the way everybody tilted towards. But I remember it seemed like anytime you went to the store and they had Harry Potter stuff, it was always some kind of like bath soaps, candies, foods.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember because they may have figures, but I wouldn't have been messing with Harry Potter figures. But I don't think there is because I think there probably was figures, but there probably never were like Star
Like
Wars or
Star Wars.
GI
Yeah.
Joe.
But it may not be
Because it was all
popular to us
because
if we
when we
didn't
were
even
kids, it
pay
was all
attention,
figures.
though. Yeah.
Because I think because every time a movie came along when we were young, there
Just
was a
toys.
figure. There was
Yeah.
a
Just
whole toy
yeah.
line. I mean, come on, Ghostbusters had a huge toys line.
Dude, they made
I
an
mean,
anime
RoboCop.
series so that way they can have another set of toy lines.
Yeah,
Remember,
exactly.
there's no Ghostbusters toy from the movie. There was Ghostbusters from the real
Yeah,
Ghostbusters
just
toys. Yeah.
just the random. Because I think people because there was also another thing I noticed that toys from rated R movies, other than RoboCop stuff, really didn't come along.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like, yeah, we're gonna make it, but that's only adults buy 'em.
Yeah. Because now we're growing up from that era. Yeah.
Yeah, and we still play with toys while our kids are like, really, Dad? You want to play with toys?
You better not
Yeah,
play with my
figure.
toys.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
very
figure.
beautifully displayed.
Well, that's the thing. Most kids, younger kids, don't play with. They don't have figures. They don't do figures that much.
They so my younger kids have figure things, but they're like
Did they?
really
Yeah.
they're like toddler toys.
Okay. See,
You
because I
know.
mean, like my nephew stuff,
Depends
there's
on how
really not
old he
figures
is.
from
Yeah.
him. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
really not. Wasn't he didn't really own a lot of figures or
Because
anything.
right now
I
you're
mean,
right. I have a
the
so I have a
kids. It's like
13
kids
and a
went back to
10-year
playing
old,
with
right?
Hot Wheels or Barbies. That's
Like
it.
my older boys 13 and 10, right? They don't really have figures. They actually now have like display figures that you can play with. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
they're like One Piece and Dragon Ball, right? But those toys are just stationary.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know, but like they
They didn't
look
have
cool, but then
they didn't have they didn't have a kung fu grip with the
no.
arms rotate like G.I.
Yeah,
Joe.
see, I still have that RoboCop up here, but then all
Yeah,
their toys are kind of like that back there. They
yeah,
display
just
them.
display
Yeah, it's
pieces.
just display pieces, but not like
That
something you
sucks.
play with. They do
Mine were
have it,
display
but
pieces. They had lives. They
yeah,
had guns, weapons, all kinds of stuff. Poor
it's
kids.
kind of like they buy toys, but then they just display them now.
Yeah. So
Kind of
that
like
was
what we
stupid.
do.
Not what I do. I cut my stuff out.
Yeah, but then like like with Harry Potter's, right? I can't remember those probably action figures. I'm pretty sure like they have some kind of
I'm
like
sure there
mythology. Yeah,
was,
there
but
probably was. I mean, there's
I mean,
still it depends
the
on what you
biggest thing
look
I
at.
could remember was the Legos,
Oh,
and
Legos. Well,
that
Lego's
came
huge in
on
everything.
and that came along. Lego. It came along a little bit later. I don't think it popped out with the first movie.
Oh, you know what? I will probably go back and play the Harry Potter Lego games. Because now I know what's happening in the movie, right? It just
Yeah.
basically Legos are basically puzzle games. Because I love puzzle
Yeah, oh
games.
yeah. I played
Yeah,
all of them. The best one to me was the Adventures on
the Avengers one. I
Oh yeah,
like the
because it lets you
Batman.
do anything you wanted. Well, the Batman was limited though. The Batman, you did the missions. That was it.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Lego
Batman also
one,
had puzzles too.
the Lego one, yeah, but the Avenger one had a city, and you got to fly around as Iron Man all over the city.
Oh
You could do
yeah, yeah, I
anything. You
remember.
know, they didn't have. You could just come out and just play in the town.
And you have
While the Batman
different
one, I couldn't
heroes
go.
too.
You couldn't go play in Gotham City. And same thing with the Star Wars one. You couldn't just go wherever
Oh,
because
that's right. You have
each
to
land you went
go.
to
Yeah,
was amazing.
it's not a sandbox like the Avengers
Yeah,
one. I
yeah.
wonder
The
if the Harry
Avengers is
Potters could be like that. I
just
haven't
running
played them.
around. Maybe you can go all over the castle. Maybe I want to play it now. If you can just go anywhere in the castle, and they built
The
Hogwarts, and you can go
Hogwarts, that's a
anywhere in
school,
Hogwarts,
yeah.
just like the
Oh, that would
Avengers.
be cool. Oh, you know what? I
That
need to
would be
look at
cool.
it.
You need to
Yeah.
look at it so you can tell
Because
me,
I
hey,
bought
shame you
Hot
do
Wars
pull out your
Legacy for
Xbox.
Ethan. Hot Wars Legacy. Hot
What is
Wars.
that?
Um, so it's like you're one of the students going to wizard school.
Hmm.
So
Well,
I
that
have a
sounds pretty
feeling it's
cool.
kind of like Knights of the Old Republic. Like, are you gonna be a Jedi? Are you gonna
Maybe
be a Sith Lord? Or are you gonna
that
go
does
with the
sound
dark
like
side?
this.
Or are you gonna go with the whatever?
Yeah, and you start to look ugly if you start to do bad.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like, it's probably very cool. So we'll have to see. Yeah. I'm so glad you explained that ending to me between the wands, because I would have never known that without reading the
Yeah,
book, right?
well,
But then
yeah,
these
that's the
movies
thing.
are mostly geared towards like people who read the book, but it
Well,
also
here's the
helps
sad thing.
understand too.
I also want to point out that they did kind of tell us that this
We're
one was the
brothers.
same as was the other
Oh,
one
when he
in the
first
first
got
movie.
it.
When he first
Yeah.
got it, he goes, "Huh, we haven't had a student here pick the one like this in a long time."
Oh,
Because we keep forgetting,
that's
and
really good.
that's the guy's
Yes.
just saying is Voldemort's name's and Voldemort. Yeah, his name's
Voldemort,
not.
yeah.
It's Riddle.
Yep.
He was just a regular student. He got
Yeah,
expelled.
I know. Yeah, that's crazy.
So he turned into a supervillain for getting expelled from college.
That's
Usually, most
right.
of those kids just go get regular jobs.
That's awesome. Man,
Hey,
I'm so glad
actually,
you
to be
explained that.
honest with you, actually, most kids that get kicked out of college or quit or expelled usually become billionaires
Yeah.
someday. Not all of them.
We got a few more movies to go, and the next one is Order of the
Only
Phoenix.
four. Only
Four.
four.
Well, because so like the last one, right? The Deadly Hollows is part one and two. So it's kind of like Back to the Future two and
So there's
three.
seven books. So there's seven books.
Only seven books, eight movies. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Deadly Hollows, it's
So
probably like what you said about this one. They didn't do Goblet of Fire into two when they should have. I agree with you. So that way we see more of the
well,
action from the
I'm gonna go ahead
Wizard
and
game.
say I don't know if they should have or not because I didn't read the book. I'm okay
Oh,
with it
you're
right
right.
now, but when really from what I hear this cut out, it may not have been a good story doing two.
Hmm.
I
Well,
mean, so because you got to think, sometimes a story needs to be told in two parts, but sometimes a story just has so much extra stuff, it's going the wrong direction. It's taking you, giving you too much knowledge that you don't really need for the next movies.
oh, okay.
Because a lot of it was just side quests he took out, anyways. It probably would have saw it because like Sirius, it probably would have showed Sirius a lot
Oh,
more,
more, yeah.
but they didn't need to. He was just in the fireplace, which is crazy.
Huh.
Or another side quest would have been the reporter. She turns into Beetle, listens and stuff, stealing information. She's a bad person, but we really didn't even need her that much, other than to make Hermione mad and stuff. And she was kind of just in the way. And I want to point out more Myrtle. I love this scene. You know when he goes to take the bath.
Yeah.
Which why
Oh,
is he taking
yeah,
a
Dan.
bath? Why is he taking a bath? Is that the bath? He's taking a bath in the girls' old restroom. Because is that where Myrtle is, or does she just travel around
Well, I
to
think
wherever she
Myrtle could
wants?
travel anywhere because you said not
Anywhere
a
where
lot of
there's
people
water
take a lot of
pipes.
because like what did Edward say? I said Edward. I mean Batman say. Not a lot of people go to that bath. Remember he
Yeah,
did say
well,
that. He
but they
pointed
did
that
say it
out.
was the girls at one time.
I did like that puzzle where the egg was
Oh, he
supposed to
did
be
that.
hurt
He
under the
said that.
water. Yeah,
But
he
anyways,
told him.
isn't that creepy? He's in there taking a bath. There goes, hey,
Yeah,
oh, and
it
she's
is.
all up. I was thinking right there when I was watching, I was thinking, if I was with Harry Potter, I'd have to call the Ghostbusters right there. Point. I wouldn't be putting up with that.
But this goes around Hogwarts all the time.
Oh, I know. I love that, but I do love that scene because it's like, okay, dude, this is just creepy, and I
You know,
can't get rid of this ghost.
I want to say. besides the Frighteners, right? This is the only movie where ghosts come around all the time and everybody's just fine with it. Because I feel like that's
Yeah,
how life would be if ghosts were real. You know what I mean?
yeah, it would
Yeah,
be. Well, plus since they do magic and stuff,
yeah.
but the problem is it it does take away an element from death. Though it should the shouldn't ghosts shouldn't be just all over the place
But it's not
because
everybody's a
then
ghost though, if
well
you
see
think about
because
it,
that's the
right?
thing. Yeah, not everybody is, but they should be because now if he's sitting there and he's going, huh, I need some help with something.
I wonder if the book explained why
Cedric
not
Cedric should
everybody.
show Cedric should be able to show up and go, hey,
You know what?
let me
Cedric
help
was
you
in that
out
scene with his parents.
when he was
Remember?
dead.
Yeah, after it was dead, like his parents showed up, right? And then Cedric told Harry, like, "Hey, when you go back, right, can you take my body?"
Oh yeah, he did on that part. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he was in
So
that part.
you explained it really well. Now I can't piece why Cedric was there. Is it because he
Because
just nearly
because
died?
Voldemort killed him with a wand.
Oh, wait. I thought it was the other guy
He
killed him.
killed No, he
Wait,
killed
so
him right
Peter
there with the wand.
killed Cedric with Voldemort's wand? He did because he gave it back to him.
Yeah, he killed him right there.
Because it
Yeah, with the
wasn't,
wand.
yeah, with the wand. Oh,
Pretty
okay.
sure it was. It had to be because it was part of his deal.
Yeah, because yeah, he killed
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
Yeah, killed the extra
So
guy.
some of the life spells are coming back.
Yes. Wow, that's really good. I forgot that Voldemort comes back in this movie because I'm not so good at remembering
Wow,
all of them, but I only
wow.
remember certain scenes. But I can't remember. There's certain scenes I'll definitely remember in the fifth, sixth,
So
and the
so let
seventh.
me ask you this. I wanted to say this. Is this what do you call this in the series of movies? Is this like the Empire Strikes Back to you, or
Ooh,
to me this is not because
this
Empire
is
Strikes
not
Back
no.
was such a major movie to me.
Um,
But if I was to describe this as a movie, and a lot of people go, why? I would be like, this is the Star Trek 3 of the
ooh, that's
movies.
a good. Yes,
Because
that's a good
the only reason
comparison.
I say it because you got to see it, whether you like it or not,
Yeah,
in order to move
to
on to
in
the
order
next
to go
one.
on to the next one.
Yeah, you can't just go see
Um,
two and then go
the
see
Empire Strikes Back
4.
is not there for me until the fifth one.
Okay, wow. Now it's getting even
You
better.
will see why, because yeah,
But in a way, this one, he didn't really get away as the winner. I mean, he
no,
escaped barely. He did. That's why I'm saying the Empire in a way because
because no, you're right.
Voldemort
It's
almost
the
killed
Star
him,
Trek
and
3 because
he just
it
got
just showed
lucky. He slipped
Voldemort back
away.
for the first time, like
Yeah, he shows it
fully
back.
back. I mean, like he was in the first one drinking unicorn blood.
Yeah, but yeah, and then they destroy him. He's just a
Yeah,
monster though.
but he was trying to regain his strength, and now this one is like he's a little infant thing where you could just drop him like a bag of like a new bait Bambi, right? Like a bag of bones with flesh.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that was no. This is
it's
you're right. This one is not the best one out of the four we've seen. Right? I like the third one better over this, but it's
yeah,
important because it showed that Voldemort is back.
yes,
And like like you
yeah,
said before, it also showed that like there's other schools too. I did like that a lot, and I like the Quidditch
yeah.
World Cup, and I like that the point that you brought like it doesn't matter where you sit in this stupid Quidditch match because they fly all over the place. It's not like they're down on the
Yeah,
ground. You're like I didn't even think about that. Like I might know it's rain, but
yeah,
like who cares? Like
yeah.
because
Well,
most of the
well, you got to
action
think.
could be up top, and then you're
But you also
down
got to
there.
think exactly, and it seems like it's bad, but you got to think we're sitting in a stadium and it's angled like this, and the action's way down here, but they're going straight up and down, and the
Yep.
action's right in the center. So you're going to look down on them the same. They may be a little bit further down, but still, you're looking at because to me, let's say if they could make stadiums like that, everybody would have an equal look
Yeah, equal
at the
view of the
deal,
thing. You know what's the
pretty
only
much.
other best seats is right by those three wings where the ball had to go through. That's it. That's where the
Yeah,
other most
yeah,
actions are.
yeah, and you got duck.
Yeah, you got to duck, and then otherwise, like everyone is fair game here. It's
Yeah.
not like a basketball game or like a
Well,
football game where
it's
it's
still like
down
all
and
the,
there.
but you got to think it's like the other critic match at the school. They're just on towers spread out, and they're still
Yeah,
high
and they
up.
sit up high up. Yep.
Yeah, and they're just spread out, and it just doesn't have. It's just not a
Nobody sits on the
constant
ground.
rain.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Nobody sits on the ground. Like, what is he
nobody sits
talking
on the
about?
ground
Stupid Malfoy. That's like the
because you'll have to
rich.
sit there looking up like this,
Yeah,
going,
like sitting
oh,
in the front row of
and
the
and
theater.
of course then we find out Malvich is the guy that walked around destroying all the villages, which
Yeah,
was cool. I like all the masks. I thought that was awesome. But I also want
yeah.
to point out the tent thing
Okay. Oh,
when he
in the
goes
beginning.
where the tent's small.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to happen. I knew that it's going to be huge in the tent, and the only reason I knew this because I saw the doctor in Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who, yeah.
He has a little booth. It looks like a
Yeah.
little police call box, and when you open it up and you go in, it's a big, huge room. And everybody goes in on every show when they first go in. They always go, "Oh, it's so much bigger on the inside than the outside." And the same thing with him. He goes in, it's bigger, and he goes, "I love magic."
Have you seen that parody movie where they made fun of Lethal Weapon with Emilio Estevez and Samuel
I
L.
never saw
Jackson?
that
Another
one.
one.
No,
So they
no,
did that.
Loaded Weapon.
Yeah, they did that in that movie too, where like Emilio Estevez character is kind of like Mel Gibson, right? He lives on like a little mobile home on the beach, but when you go in, like it's like a gigantic mansion. We're like, oh, what the heck? It
Wow,
looks a lot bigger on the inside.
now I want to see it.
It just, it's the first time I've seen anything like that, right? So it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's see that.
You know what? These movies are still good. Like, you're right. I still agree with you where like this is not the best one, right? But it's still very good. It is my
Yes.
bridge to get me to from the third to the
Yep.
other one because this one is the most important out of the four we've seen so far because Voldemort comes back.
Yeah.
It show you that
We
like
just
hey
want you to know.
they share the blood and everything.
Yeah, just want you to know, Mortimer's back. Everything's good, and he didn't stop by Burger King to get a burger. Iron Man.
Yeah.
Important thing is Tony's back.
Yep, he's back. So let's go to Burger King. I want to get an American cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
He looked like he needed a burger.
We'll stop the show right here. We got 4 more to go, and so see everybody on the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.